the Agri project, we have tried to understand what urban agriculture means in different cities.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity. And what I share is something that's very relevant to each and every one of you, and especially the wonderful work that IIHS is doing. But I'll start from how I stumbled upon this. It was many years ago that I was rummaging through my mother's trousseau, a casket which we had, which had a lot of small things in it. And then I found this book published in 1950 by this author Meenakshi Ammal, and it was called Samaitupar. One of those beautiful books on vegetarian Brahmin cooking, which was given to every bride in those days. As you married, you were given this so that you could make good food at home. Now, when you rummage it, in fact, my wife sitting there, she also got it when she married me. It was given to her also. But when you look through this book today, you will find that there are so many recipes there which today you can't cook because those vegetables are no more there. Okay? And there was some beautiful articles on these missing vegetables, And for me, this is something that's very crucial to urban gardeners and our own ethos and our own consciousness as urban society. How can we lose vegetables that were a part of our culture? Supashastras published in 1600 in this region, which was famed for its cooking. Our legendary cooking reached Mesopotamia, Persia. The world talked about our cooking because we had these incredible kingdoms, the Vijayanagar kingdom and all the kingdoms of this Deccan plateau, where chefs were elevated to the royal status. We have many communities in Karnataka where the families are known as cooks. Yeah, if you go to Malnad, the Patru, they come from this heritage and lineage where this region was known for its culinary skills. If you go through that Super Shastra, it has more than 53 varieties of just rasam. But you wouldn't be able to make those because none of those herbs and leafy vegetables which go into it today, you can't find them in the market. So, this is a part of a culture which we need to bring back. Many of the vegetables are endangered. We don't find them in the market. And secondly, they were there for a reason in our culture because at different times of the year, we needed to eat different vegetables that nature bountifully bestowed itself on us. In Shravan Mas, there were vegetables you had to eat. In Ashadam, there were vegetables to eat. In Chaitram, there was vegetables to eat. Today, in the supermarket, you will get 24/7, 365 days, any vegetable you want. The bindi, brinjal, tomato, everything is there. There is nothing called seasonality of vegetables. We had a panchang, we had an almanac which said what you should eat when. This again is a huge part of our heritage. And therefore I set out, from a long time I've been doing this, but ever since I returned to India in 2011, I took it upon myself and I said, how can these vegetables go missing? We have to bring them back. And to date, I have over 500 varieties of endangered indigenous vegetables which I have managed to recover. And I put them online so that people... And why are urban gardeners critical to this? Because these vegetables, you don't know if a farmer grew them and brought them to the market, you wouldn't even buy it because you don't know the vegetable. Like this beautiful clove bean which is there in Meenakshi Ammal's recipes. You see that clove bean, you think this is some cancerous vegetable. You don't recognize this vegetable. Whereas urban gardeners, if you start to grow them and you start to put them in social media, that's beautiful. In 2013, I released my first variety of colored bindi. Today I am so proud that Waycool was one of the big startup companies here. They promote this with their farmers so that vegetable will never go extinct. So it's the urban gardener which can revive the awareness of why these vegetables need to be revived, brought back from the brink of extinction, and why they should be a part of our culinary our cuisine. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's in our DNA. We can't lose it. We save so many aspects about our culture, but cooking was a tremendous part of the culture of Deccan. Yeah? So Super Shastra says that it's a wonderful book, and many of the vegetables there are today not there in the market. Yeah? So my main effort and my main thrust is to bring that back. Luckily, I had my education in plant breeding and genetics. That's what I did my doctorate in agriculture. So they helped me to purify these vegetables, stabilize them environmentally and genetically. But it's for the urban gardeners to grow these vegetables, to put them in the media so that people know a demand gets created, then the farmers can start growing it, and then the vegetable will never go extinct again. So that is the effort of what I do. Thank you so much for this opportunity.